Hey, Barney, you're right. I am missing my sign. What happened to my sign? There it is. I forgot it. Morning, guys. You know, Barney, I was thinking about the Tormek. I do have a Tormek. I was thinking about breaking it out, but I don't have time to deal with it. What's happening, Jim? You got a bunch on the books today? I got a lot of knives to do today. I got people dropping off. And then I got dog groomers dropping off this afternoon. But I don't have to have those done until Monday. So probably won't do the dog grooming stuff until tomorrow. Well, hopefully everybody will be calling. Everybody better get ready. We only have 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. I'm going to do another social media post today about Thanksgiving. It will cut butter. All right. Sorry, guys. I got somebody coming in. Go inside. Hey, Paul. Come on, buddy. Come on in. Let me shut that door for the dog running after you. Come on in. Ready for Thanksgiving? You will be when I finish, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
There's a small night down awesome there. How are you, man?
Hey, how are you? You all right?
Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Every day. Every day. I just turned 60 in August. Financial advisor tells me I have enough.
Not retired. This is my stuff.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this until they either finally drop over here on the floor or in Salon.
So did you officially retire from the industry?
Yeah, I mean when I left the credit union in 2020, I planned on going back to work with COVID and everything like that, and I had 2 years on my licenses. And that 2 years came around March of 2022. Was when I had, by March 31st of 2022, I had it on March 31st. That was the last. That was 2 years on my licenses. And in January of 2022, I decided I'm going to go back. And everybody was calling. I got calls from Merrill Lynch. I got calls from, hey, what's going on for us? I just decided I was having way too much fun with this. I lost weight. My health was better. Everything was better. I talked about it. She still works full time. And I was like, what if I don't go back and do this? See, this is once we cross this bridge, I'll never get anything. Because I have to be tasked all the time.
Yeah.
There's no way I can pass the license in my brain now. And so she said, you do what you want. You'll find my next week, you know, you got the insurance with her, school and stuff. So I did.
Yeah. That's my big thing is just the whole medical insurance.
Who wants to?
Part-time. So she didn't have insurance.
Yeah, so
She's like 6 months older than I am, right? So she's like,
that's the big deal.
that is the biggest thing for us. She's less healthy than I am. Like we did 2 years ago. Lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Healthier.
Yeah.
I got the stress off my back from work. I probably.
You're going to do a lot of help. You know, I can go look it up. Still has some issues, you know, like cardiac and stuff. But I sharpened, I was still afraid when you first came to me.
Very first, it's been 2 years. I'm like,
Yeah, I know
it's been 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I will come done and I'll text you with that.
Yeah, I'm cruising around here, go to Costco, and I got something else to do around 10 o'clock. So.
I'll text you with it.
Yeah, just text me and I'll swing back by.
All right,
I can't ever remember if it's that house or this house.
just look, if the garage door's open, just
Look for the
yeah,
gates.
look for the gate. That's all you gotta do, you know? Yeah. All right. Cool, man, I'll see you a little while.
Let's see.
Okay. Tell me I'll try to cross through. Thanks, Pat. All right, sorry guys, got somebody dropped off, had to talk to him. This guy's I've been sharpening for him since I first got started. Power boy, whetstones are fine. Whetstones are just slow, but if you just want to sharpen your own knives, whetstones are fantastic.
You do, then you take credit, right?
Yeah, you bet, no problem. Just, you know, when I've got a ton of knives, I can't do whetstones in a sharpening business. It's too labor intensive. All right, I'm missing my. Yeah, Barney's like a whetstone. Too slow. But in bedrock, that's all you can use is whetstones, right, Barney? 'And labor intensive. That's exactly right. I like when my customers that have been with me for years come back and see me. That guy, he said it's been 2 years since I sharpened his knives. I have to look back at the record, but I know I sharpened them every couple of years for a long time. And you know, that's one of the benefits of being in a highly densely populated area. You can build up a good reputation and you get that return business year after year. $122 people watching. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen Salon, Barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. We're doing a few knives this morning. Everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving, so a lot of knives are coming into the shop, and I am thankful for it.
put a little money in the bank for the holidays. I may do some clipper blades this afternoon, get those done. Tomorrow morning I'll do the shears. Try not to heat up this blade. This one's pretty dull. I can tell this is probably their most popular knife they use. Well, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and also hope you consider subscribing to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. We get 1 or 2 packages a week. In fact, I got one coming in today, according to the Postal Service. Cody, I do not. I strictly stick to food, fabric, fur, and hair. I don't do any yard tools. I don't do any saw blades or anything like that. The mainstay of my business is dog groomers and their clipper blades and their shears and then knives. Those are the largest number of things I sharpen for, and also dollar volume. And I'm almost at the point where I've got more business than I can handle. I know there's some sharpeners out there that do those kind of tools, and they make a really good living doing it. I get a lot of calls for saw blades, lawnmower blades. I got a guy in my area that does small engine repair, and I send him all the lawnmower blades and the yard tools because he likes to do it. Just not something I like doing. And don't care to get into it. If you're not careful, you can overwhelm yourself with a number of things to sharpen. Well, we need somebody that does saw blades locally. There's only one company in the Houston area that does saw blades. Yeah, he's happy that I send him that kind of business. You betcha. And you don't hone your skills on high dollar volume items, These are around 18 degrees. These are Wusthoffs or Hinkels, one of the two. Hinkels. And so from the factory, this knife is going to be an 18 degree from the factory. The chef knife will be 20 from the factory. 15 would be way too low for these knives. $173 people watching. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And if you're so inclined, please subscribe to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We get a little bit of income from our YouTube channel and helps us buy abrasives. Do a little advertising on social media. They're going to get steak tonight, Barney. It won't be Wagyu. And it won't be prime. It'll be choice tonight. Choice ribeyes is what I took out. And I took out a brisket for tomorrow. So tomorrow they'll get brisket. But ribeye tonight. Victorinox. All right, y'all hang on a second. I gotta clean up a knife. so we got a Victorinox knife, a Forstner kitchen knife. Boy, he's got it chewed up too. Look at that. Hang on, Curtis, I'll tell you. So I do a 120, a 3M Cubitron 2 120, and this is a very worn 122. 120 also. He's got some nicks in this blade. I'm trying not to heat it up. It's pretty worn. So yeah, this is a very worn 120 belt, so it's probably closer to a 200 or so, 200 grit. And this is a 400 Trizac. All of these belts are pretty worn, so they're not brand new. I use my belts until they're just not cutting anymore. I'm not in a hurry. On my machine that I use at the farmer's market, I usually upgrade the belts on it fairly quickly since I'm in a little bit more of a hurry at the farmer's market than I am here at the shop. 600 grit. Once I apex it, it doesn't take much to get a nice finish on the knife. This is 1200. I leave the knives fairly toothy, unless the customer says otherwise, wants otherwise, especially on a Western knife. Now, if it's a Japanese knife, low edge angle Japanese knife, you can get away with polishing the edge and stropping it, and some people want it that way. This is just I assume it's a nylon, it's a man-made material. And this is just basically just taking the burr off. And you can see it leaves a very nice finish. And so that's it for me. That's the progression I use on most kitchen knives. Curtis, I hope that answered your question. Here's a carbon steel knife. You can see the patina on it. That is an old knife. Full tang too. Look at that. That's a cool knife. I like my 75 got the 75 is in the truck. I actually like the AMK 75 better than the 76. The only thing that's the advantage on the 76 is the larger belts. Hey, Eddie. I do like the 2x42, but I'm kind of disappointed in the 76. You see, this is a carbon steel knife. It's sparking. I don't know. It doesn't have a brand. It's carbon steel. I know that. You can see how it's got the patina on it. It doesn't have a brand name on it. I got a buddy that was on Forged in Fire. He's a knife maker here in the town I live in. He owns Long Shot Forge. Austin Frake is his name. I don't know what episode he was on, but a few years ago. This is an AMK 76 machine. You can look them up, all the machines they make at amktactical.com. They're in Tennessee. I do like the 2x42 belts. They're 3 times as expensive as the 1x30s, but you got a lot of, it's faster and you got a lot of grind area. I can't remember the town that he lives in. It's east or west Tennessee is where it's at. Look it up online, amktactical.com or amkknifemaking.com. Either website will take you to where you want to go. Alan Poe is the owner. No, this is all his stuff. Alan Poe makes all of this. AMK Tactical. So we got a new edge on it. Hey, how you doing? Scissors. Give me just 1 second. Let me make sure the dogs don't come after you.
we gotta get the sheet out. Hang on one second.
All right, guys, got to go.